Hello viewers, this is Liva Buhay, your Information TV. Today I will be giving you a very good information that is all about evergreen content. I know a lot of you knows maybe about evergreen contents, but maybe some of you are not so particular yet. What is really evergreen content? These kind of contents are the kind of contents you upload in your YouTube channel that can be viewed without promoting it. These are the kind of contents where you can expect, like, after 1 year, after 5-10 years, the views you get on it, it's just growing. It doesn't stop. You don't have to do anything about it. It just grow and grow and grow. That is why it's called evergreen. And a lot of you maybe sometimes doesn't think like, okay, you just put and upload a lot of videos. But then there are videos that will just, die after a month or 2 months. Nobody views it. And why? Because these kind of videos are not evergreen. I mean, even if it's a very nice video, like for example, you have a video about a birthday party. That video can be viewed maybe as of this time, like you're visiting your friends, you have friends, and of course they will visit and also watch that video. But then after a year or two, like, people will never search birthday party or whoever or whatever. But actually, a birthday party video, you can actually make it as evergreen. So what you can do is, like, instead that, oh, the birthday party of Mike, whoever the name of the person is, you can make you can maybe change the title, like for example, what to prepare in a birthday party, and then you will add another title like the birthday party of Mike, something like that. Then it can be considered an evergreen. But then I will give you a very good example of evergreen videos. I will use my videos. So number one is that I have this video, the best dating site or the best dating app. And this video was being made 3 months ago. And as you see, I got 259 views. And then if you look at the comments under, I only get 4 comments on this video. So it's only 4 comments and I have 259 views. So you can see and consider that this video is an evergreen videos, because when I upload this video, I was not active yet, like promoting it. I never promoted. I just go to, I didn't, go, I didn't have a lot of friends yet. I didn't have a lot of subscribers yet. But then when I look at recently, I get already 259 views. So it's an evergreen video because I'm not doing anything on it, but it grows and grows and grows every day. So if I get now 259 views and it's only 3 months, I'm sure after a year, after 2 years, after 10 years, this will continue to grow. And it's because it's an evergreen content. It's a kind of content where people search for it. All the singles who wants to meet somebody, and everybody knows a lot of people now just want to meet somebody on the internet on this dating site. So they are the ones who usually search for this kind of content. So when they will search, like, best dating site or app, then this video will be recommended. So if you have also a very good content, and then you have a very good thumbnail, a thumbnail that really attracts people, then people will click on it. And that is why I get this lot of views and I only get 4 comments, because most of the viewers who are non-subscribers, even if they like the video, even if they get a lot from the video, they don't put a comment. They're not YouTubers. They just want the content. They just want to view. They just want the information. That is an evergreen content. So if you have a lot of videos in your channel, try to look the views and the comments. If you have not plenty of comments, Don't get sad about it. It means that your video, your content is being viewed even if you're not promoting it, and it's an evergreen content. And evergreen contents, they are really very good. Number 2 example is like this video of mine, which is how to have plants indoor with limited sunlight or without sunlight. And if you are living somewhere else, here in Europe, in USA, in other countries where you have, you have different seasons, then it's really people really wants to know. This is so, as you see, I have 315 views, but then I only have 153 comments on it. So it means the rest of it are people who are just searching for this kind of information, and they only want the content of it. They just want to know. So they don't put comments. So it's a kind of evergreen video where it can be viewed anytime. So it's a kind of investment. That is what I always say on my videos, that I always advise that if ever, like in a day, there is one day you are so tired, you cannot make a quality content, don't make. But anyway, because if you make, you don't have, it doesn't have to be a very complicated, a very difficult video, just that the video you make is a kind of video that people will search for it. And another example is like, making drinks, for example. And I had observed a lot of us YouTubers and even non-YouTubers, Dalgona coffee. It's a lot of people. There was even a YouTuber who made a Dalgona coffee, and if you look at it, it's just a lot of views, and it's so crazy because it's just so easy to make it, but then people are viewing it because people are like, what is Dalgona coffee? Why are people crazy of Dalgona coffee? And so they search, and it came up on the search. And people who have maybe taste Dalgona coffee in some cafes, and then sometimes maybe they just wanted to do at home, so of course they will search how to make Dalgona coffee. So even if like a lot of people, it gets viral, you can still make a Dalgona coffee and people watch it. And then for example, cocktail. I mean, if I have a party and then I was like, oh, I want to serve daiquiri, so it means that I just search how to make that cocktail and that I will serve for my party, and then I get it. And every time you make your videos where you have cooking, baking, drinks, whatever, please put the recipe in the description. It's very important. Why? Because people, when they visit your channel, they want to have this kind of recipe. When they go to your channel, they will immediately click on the part there, will want to see the description. And why? Because they want to get the recipe. And it's same with me. You want to screenshot or save the recipe. So if you have this kind of videos, please always put the recipe in the description. Put it, and it's really very good. People will go back. They will go back. But if you don't have a recipe, sometimes people will go to your channel, watch that video, and then when they click to the recipe, oh, there is no recipe. They will immediately leave your channel and go to another channel who offers them the recipe of how to cook or bake or make that kind of drink. Another thing is like for example, with cooking, how to cook salmon in the oven, and there's a lot of ways how to cook salmon. And sometimes you want to cook it in another way. Yeah, what do? You search. And then you get a lot of ideas how to cook salmon in the oven. And then you choose. So in that way, thumbnails, very important. Watch this video of mine and you will learn all about thumbnails. Why is it important? How it affects, and then how you make your thumbnails effectively. And another thing is like baking. Like sometimes you want to, you want to bake something and like, oh, I want to eat banana bread or cake tomorrow. So all you do, you search. So this kind of contents that people will search because they want to watch it. It's a kind of content where they they grow and grow. That is why they're called evergreen. And another thing is more about evergreen content is like, propagating, for example. Well, how to propagate it, how simple it is, like how to propagate a ginger, how to propagate succulents, how to propagate, with cuttings, with seeds. And these are so simple. Even if you don't know how to do it, all you do is watch a video about it, and then you do the same, and then you just make your content or your video a little bit more unique than the other one. You make a very good thumbnail, you make a very good how do you say it, an effective way. You make text if you don't want to talk, or if you want to talk, you really make it very clear. And then in that way, you don't have, even if you make contents about gardening or propagating plants, you don't even have to buy anything. You have in your places, like you have a friend who has a cactus or something, you can even ask, and then you just show how you do it. You don't have to buy pots. You can reuse, this Tetra Pak of milk, juice, use it. And it's one way of promoting, how to be kind, how to take care of the mother nature by using reusable materials. So it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things you can do actually, just to make videos that are very simple but evergreen videos. So these are the kind of videos that I can tell that it's evergreen. Uh, of course, I know it's fun sometimes when you watch a TikTok, but a lot of people doesn't actually search for a TikTok. Uh, but of course, sometimes if you have a very good TikTok where a lot of people are watching it, then it will be recommended. It will just appear there in YouTube, and that is why people click on it, especially if you have a very attractive thumbnail. So these evergreen contents are really very good contents. It's kind of investment in your YouTube channel, where in the future they will really grow. They get, after 10 years, there are people like, after 10 years, they get, like 1 million views. And especially during this time, it's already spring in Europe, or, other places in the USA. And people, now people are busy searching how to propagate, how to plant, everything garden related. So it's a kind of, yeah, you can do now. You have some plants inside your house, do it. Or if you don't have, what you can do is actually, you can watch people how to propagate blah blah blah, and then you watch it how they do it, and then go to the store, buy the smallest plant, take a cutting, and do your video, and do it now. This is Liva Buhay again. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next time.